Breaking news. Scientists say that I equals PRT has been legally deemed the eighth wonder of the world. That might sound crazy, but so is the power to take your money and make it work for you, allowing you to retire much more comfortably the earlier you start saving.
I equals PRT, or compound interest, may seem like a meaningless concept on the surface, but when you apply it to your own saving habits, using the idea of saving young so the money has time to grow, the effects become quite magical.
More on this tonight, but first, a quick word from our sponsors.
Sick and tired of being sick and tired. 46% of adults don't consume enough protein. On the flip side, 1 in 3 adults don't get enough sleep at night. What if there was a simple, yummy treat that effectively helped both these problems in one? Crash Out Cookie. Enough caffeine to keep you sustained throughout your day, enough protein to keep you fueled. Good tasting formula. Only 15 a batch? That's not bad. Crash Out Cookie. Find them on Instagram and anywhere else you buy your cookies.
Now, let's explore this idea of I equals PRT a little more.
The I represents earned interest, or how much you gain over the period of time that your money is growing. Think of this as the product being made in a factory, with your money being the factory.
The P in this formula represents the principal amount, or the amount of money that you have to save. The higher the amount of money that you save, the higher return you get. Think of this as the factory workers. The more you have, the more product you get.
The R in I equals PRT represents the annual interest rate, expressed as a percentage or decimal. This can be thought of as speed of which your workers make the product. Again, the higher the better.
Lastly, we have what makes I equals PRT work so magnificently, the T.
The T very simply represents the time during which your money is working. Unlike workers in a factory, your money can be compounded in a variety of different ways, so it's important to know exactly how your account is set up. For example, to save $1 million by age 65 for retirement, that would take about $1,400 to $1,600 a month if you started saving at 40 years old, but only around $300 a month if you started saving at 20. That's how much the time factor impacts interest and what truly makes it a wonder of the world.
Now, let's go into the real world and see if people know the true power of I equals PRT. Joshua, what grade are you?
Sophomore.
You're a sophomore? Awesome. I'm a senior. All right. Joshua, nice to meet you. All right. If I may ask, do you have a savings account?
Yes.
May I ask how much is in that savings account?
I don't know.
Okay. Have you thought about retirement?
No.
Of course not. No one thinks about retirement at what, 16, 15?
Yeah.
But if you start saving now, you would have to save between $300 a month, and you would retire a millionaire. Can you believe that?
Wow.
If you started at age 40, you'd have to save almost $2,000 a month to make $1 million. But if you start saving now, you could be a millionaire before you know it.
Wow. Thank you.
No problem, man. Now, do you know the statement I equals PRT?
Interest equals principal rate.
What's the last one?
T time.
Yeah, there you go. That's the magic of I equals PRT.
Thank you.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Who am I here with?
Grace Vega.
Okay, great. How many of the letters of I equals PRT can you name off the top of your head?
All three.
All? There's 4.
Oh, wait. Four.
Okay,
Four.
what's the I stand for?
Interest,
The P,
principal,
the R,
rate,
and the T?
time.
That was really good. Okay. Now, how long, if you wanted to retire at 65 and have $1 million, how much saving do you think that would take? Like per month, how much do you think you would have to save?
2,000?
What if I told you that it would only be $300 a month if you started at age 20?
Well, I'm not 20 years old, Colby.
That's a good point.
I'm 16.
So you'd have even more. The magic of I equals PRT.
West, how old are you? 11? Okay, awesome. West, do you have a banking?
Yeah.
Nice. Do you have it as a custodial account with your dad?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Have you started saving already?
Yeah.
Nice, awesome. Now, do you know the formula I equals PRT? IEPRC stands for four things: interest equals rate times principal times time. Now what that means is the amount of money that you set aside gains interest, and you get the money to work for yourself. So what that means, if you set aside $300 and you start saving, by the time you retire at your age, you'll be a millionaire. Now if you wait until you were 40 to start saving, it would take about $2,000 to retire as a millionaire. So the lesson here is if you start saving now, you can become a millionaire way faster than if you start saving when you're like later in life. What do you think about that?
That sounds nice.
Now, Albert Einstein called compounding interest the eighth wonder of the world. Do you think that's pretty accurate?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, right?